Hello everybody, welcome back to Big D at Big D Models. Before you begin, I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers out there. I want to say thank you very much, and I appreciate you stopping by, checking out my models. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. I have had a fellow YouTuber ask me why it takes me so long to finish some of my models. And well, the truth is I just don't do one model. I do anywhere between 2, 3, and 4 models all at once. And right now, you people have seen me work on this model. This is my snowplow edition, the GMC. And I'm doing that one, and then I'm doing a secondary GMC snowplow truck. And this one's going to be a little bit different. And then here in the background, I have the Ferrari LaFerrari, and that's from the Tamiya. Okay, and I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of where I'm at with all these here. Okay, so let me zoom in a little bit here. Give you a little bit of a flyby. This is my Ferrari LaFerrari. This is where I'm at with it, and it's not done. And there's a lot of more parts to go, but you can see where I've got just a ton of parts. I got a lot of the body in primer, and it's going pretty good, but there is a lot of pieces here. So that's where I'm at with my Ferrari LaFerrari. Get a good shot of the motor here. Okay. And then over here, of course, you guys know I'm doing the snow truck, the plow snow truck edition. Here it is head on. And here's the motor, which I'm currently doing right now. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going to backlight the spark plug tubes. Okay? And I kind of want to show you how I'm doing this. Here, let me zoom out a little bit so you can understand what I'm doing. So I got the resistor on here. Now let me see if I can do this without messing it up here for you. I did this earlier and it worked out pretty good. There you go. Does that turn out okay? And that's what I'm going to do with the spark plugs. There it is. And once again. Alright. So that's what I'm doing with the engine here. I'm trying to get that wired in as well. Let me give you a little bit of a exploded view of it here. Make sure I don't cross any wires because none of it's soldered in yet. And I'm making everything fall. Ain't that lovely? Okay. And we're going to just touch this wire here, and hopefully, there you go. So you see there? And that's what's going to go into my snow truck plow edition. Now my other truck, I wanted to do something special for it, so let me show you what I'm doing with this. That's right. I'm going to backlight the rims. Okay? So if you can see here, let me zoom out a little bit here. There is an LED inside this little cavity here. Let me get a little pointer here so I can show you. In this little cavity here, that is a little SMD LED. And I have this one here wired and this one wired, as well as this over here. You can see them better here. So I drilled out the cavity, put a hole on back, and I did that to both sides. Okay, and so now let me show you what's going to happen. If I can get this one to stay wired on, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm sorry about my big hand getting in the way. So here is the positive side. Well, you know what? Come on. Really? Just when you want to do something for the camera, it never works. Ain't that the way it goes? You know, if I had two thumbs, I'd be a master at this stuff. But there you go. You see that? And that is going to backlight. Oh, you have to see if I could get this wheel on here and do this all as one shot. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. There you go. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Alright? And I'm going to do that all the way around with my plow truck here. And anyway, this is where I'm at with my builds. So I got the Ferrari yet. I got to finish up. This one is like not even 2 days from being done. And then this one's about another month in the mock-up, and I got to get wires soldered onto it and everything else. But you can see where I'm going with it. I got the SMDs in there. These are really teeny tiny SMDs. With this one, I'm not going to do a comprehensive lighting detail, just your basic underground lighting, ground effect lighting and whatnot, plus the motor. So that's where I'm at with that. And then of course I'm going to have my dash all lit up as well. But anyway, I just thought I would shoot you guys a video and let you know where I'm at. I like to keep everybody where I'm at. I like to keep you guys caught up. And the rims for that Ferrari just turned out really super nice, man. You know, they turned out good. I went with the yellow Bimbo, whatever those brakes are called, I don't know. But yeah, they turned out really good. I'm happy with the rims. Let's see here, I still got more parts in there. I kind of keep things separated. But the rims turned out good. The motor of this car, just, you know, let me see if I can get a better light for you here on the car. I don't know if that works or not, but there it is. Okay, so I'm working diligently, kind of burning the candle at both ends here. This GMC is, like I said, almost done, but not quite. So it's going pretty good. Here's some more parts of the Ferrari. Kind of had to clean up my table to shoot this video, but that's okay. Let me zoom this out for you. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. Once again, I'm going to put the LEDs inside the wheel hubs. Now, I'm not sure if you can do this for every single model out there, but this one happened to have enough space in the tire cavity that I can do that. You see what I did there? Let me get this in the frame and focus for you. So I drilled out this cavity, went through the back part. So it takes a pretty small drill. It takes time and patience to drill them out. I did it to all four sides. These two and then those two, right? Then you take your SMDs, and SMD stands for, I believe, surface mounted diodes. And then you run the lines just like you would brake lines. So it's kind of a win-win. So your wires there, if you run it like brake lines, it's going to look like brake lines, actual working brake lines. Okay? So that's what I'm doing with that. Again, here is the truck here, and what I did for this, let me spin this around for you. I just drilled out where the spark plugs went, or not the distributor cap, and now this tube here is fiber optic. So this, all that fiber optic is just a flexible, clear wire tubing, really small wire tubing, and it's almost to the same scale. All right. Now these are not glued in. I just made enough of a hole to stick it in there, and they stayed. All right, none of this is glued in. I just push those wires in, and then through the back side here, let me show you where the wire is coming out of here. It's coming out through the bottom right there. There's one side, here's the other, and then I glued the oil pan back on. So I went up under the whole motor, drilled it out, and drilled that out, ran my plugs in there. And this is the motor I'm going with. I wanted the whole metallic look to it, and I think I got it, so it's looking pretty good. And also I'd like to give a shout out to Got Fuel Model Car Garage. This guy's been a really big inspiration to me to get my channel up and running again, and I'd like to say thank you to him for mentioning me on one of his posts. So I want to say thank you for that very much. I do appreciate it, and I have a lot more videos to come, so please stay tuned. I got 3 models in the works. You guys just saw my I built the Ford GT while I was building the snow truck plow edition here. So while I was building that truck, I built the Ford GT. So it's like I've got 4 different models going on here, and you know, I'm just working diligently to get these done. I enjoy modeling. I enjoy making videos while I'm doing it. So this is where I am. This is my update for my update. And I'm going to label this one Too Much Too Soon. Now that's what I'm going to call this video. I got too much going on and I'm not getting it done soon enough. So anyway, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, and please be patient. This will get done. It's just I got to get it done. You know, I got to take the time, get it done. I got to wrap it, pack it, mark it, ship it, paint it, make it look good, throw it on the cameras, and I present my models good or bad. Now you guys know that, you know, I'm not a perfectionist, but I do try to make the models look good for you guys, and to make sure that even the most novelist modeler can build models, and it doesn't take much to do it. You know, it just takes a lot of creativity, a little bit of glue, and maybe a little bit of know-how. All right, so if this makes you want to get your modeling on, please smash that like button. Let's go for 1,000 likes on this video. And if not, that's okay. But I would appreciate it if you want 1,000 likes on it. Here in the near future, I will do a tutorial about how I drilled these out. Okay, all I can tell you is that I took a really small hand drill and drilled those out and put the SMDs in there. Okay, so once again, thank you guys for tuning in to Big D at Big D Models, and keep on building. All right, guys, later.